What a great song, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously, what a great song. Um, so welcome back. Welcome back.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks.
Film
for
is
having me again.
literature. Film is literature. That's us. I'm Justin.
I'm Josh.
Awesome. And as you can tell by that song, if you heard it, Time of My Life.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what movie that's from, well, then you're probably like Josh here and never seen it because you're a loser.
I've seen it now.
You've seen it now. We
Yeah.
did. We just watched it. Dirty Dancing is the movie.
Yeah.
And your first time.
Yep. First time
Your,
watching the movie.
your very first time, which is crazy. You're 24.
Yep.
First time. Had you even heard about this movie?
Yeah. Of course.
You had heard about
I've heard it's a
Okay.
great movie.
Okay.
But
Did
just
you
never watched it?
Did you know anything else at all?
No.
Nothing.
I thought the movie where it might be Grease. I don't know, where the guy's like sitting in the chair with his head back and the water splashes on him. Or I don't know what movie that is.
Oh, another dance movie. That's a different dance movie.
I thought that was Dirty Dancing.
Okay, close enough. Okay,
So I
close
was a
enough.
little confused.
Okay.
No.
No.
I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, you're close. So
Okay.
okay, we'll give you some kind of prop for that.
All right.
So the movie came out in '87.
87.
Neither one of
Okay.
us were born yet, so we'll go with that. It's 100 minutes long. Did it feel long to you? Did that feel right? I did not think it was 100 minutes.
Not really, but I did think it was over like halfway through the movie.
Yeah, I can see that.
It felt like it was starting to wind down, and then it
We
kinda
even
picked
said
up a
that
bit.
when we paused it to take a break, and you were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, they just slept together. I think the movie's about to end."
Yep. And then I was like, oh, there's another 40 minutes?
And the last 40 minutes is the best part.
Yeah.
Seriously, like I think after that it got really good.
It
Like
definitely
I
picked
think
up from
before
there.
that it kind of sucks a little bit. So it costed $4.5 million to make. Yeah, kind of
Okay.
hard to believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like there wasn't that much.
I feel like most of that movie went to Patrick Swayze. But guess how much it made at the box office?
At the box,
Like worldwide.
50 million.
Worldwide.
Oh, is that a low number? 100 million.
214.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It was the 16th number. It was the 16th movie in box office that year.
What were the top ones?
Beverly Hills Cop 2. You just tell me if you've seen any of
Nope.
these. Okay. Platoon.
No, I haven't.
Fatal Attraction.
Nope.
3 Men and a Baby.
No.
The Seeker of My Success.
No.
Stakeout.
Nope.
Lethal Weapon.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. All right, that was number 8.
Okay.
I'm going to go all the way down to 16.
Okay.
The Witches of Eastwick.
Nope.
Predator.
Yes.
Oh, thank
I
God.
think. I've seen one of them. I don't know which one.
Well, all right. Dragnet.
No.
La Bamba.
No.
Crocodile Dundee.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
RoboCop.
No,
Probably
I haven't
not,
seen the
probably not.
original.
And Outrageous Fortune.
Nope.
Okay, all right. So it did beat movies such as, I'll just read a couple. Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, okay.
Mannequin. Which I'm going to
know
go ahead
what
and
that
throw a
is.
shout out here to my buddy Chase, who recommended that we do Dirty Dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll also admit that Mannequin is way better than Mannequin 2. So
I have no context of Mannequin.
Definitely you want to see the first one, not the second one.
Okay.
It also beat Spaceballs, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Summer School, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This is a great year for movies. Holy crap.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, let's carry on here. Sorry.
There's
Sorry.
3 Nightmares on Elm Street?
Oh, there's like 12.
I thought there was one.
No.
Okay.
No, there's like 12. It was actually the top rented movie of 1988.
So the year after.
Yeah. I could see that because I feel like it'd be a great date movie. Like, do you want
Absolutely.
to come to my house and watch this movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I could see it. It takes place in 1963,
Okay.
which we kind of talked about while we were watching it. I'm just gonna throw off some other things. It was the first movie to make $1 million in rentals. So that's
Damn.
that's
that
also
makes sense.
pretty.
It was the top rented movie.
Yeah, that's also pretty
okay.
crazy. It was filmed in Virginia, so pretty close to here. Like that place is in
I could
Virginia.
kind of get that vibe from it.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. I guess that's really about all the things that I have here. They offered Patrick Swayze $6 million to do a sequel, and he turned it down.
I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I don't really blame him either. I don't really blame him.
How much did he get paid for this movie?
I don't know. I didn't look that part up, but
Also,
way less than $6 million because it only costed $4 million to make.
I was about to ask, is like that budget is
That
yeah,
includes
actors
Yeah.
getting paid?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Patrick Swayze also did his own dancing in this movie.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm guessing did
The girl Jennifer
Yeah.
Grey, she did not do her own. She had, well, in some parts she did, but she also had like a stunt double.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. He did hurt his knee at some point and caused a delay in filming. And he also, so we'll talk about this a little more later, but there was like a sequel later on called Havana Nights.
Okay.
And he actually taught those kids how to dance for the movie.
He wasn't in the movie though.
No, he was not in the movie. No, but he taught them.
Okay.
It came way later. It was like way later. Way later. I guess rewatching it. I guess okay. So it starts Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey. We did one other movie together on this podcast. It was Red Dawn, which also
Yeah.
had both of them.
Yeah.
Did you recognize them from that movie?
Patrick Swayze, of course.
Okay.
What's her name?
Jennifer Grey.
Jennifer Grey. You mentioned it, so
Yeah.
I recognized her, but like,
Okay.
she looked kind of different.
And that movie was 3 years before. Red Dawn was 3 years before, 1984.
Okay.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze. I'm okay if we just do every Patrick Swayze movie, by the way, because so far we've done 2, and both of them have been Patrick Swayze
That's got to
movies.
be a long list.
Well, I mean, next we could do Roadhouse. Have you seen it?
Nope.
Okay, what about Ghost?
Nope.
Okay. Point Break? With
Not,
Keanu
not the
Reeves?
not the original one. I've seen the 2000.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not as good.
It was pretty damn good.
No. So we could literally just do all those, and I'd be okay with it. If those are the only movies that we do, I'm okay with it. We can just go down Patrick Swayze's list of
We can
movies.
start there.
Or maybe we go with every Jennifer Grey movie.
What else is she in?
That's it. No, this is it. We watched all of them.
Really?
Pretty much, man. Her career went downhill pretty quick after this.
So nothing really major.
No. Which is kind of sad because I'm going to be honest with you. If I was alive when this movie came out, if I was like, let's say I was like 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I was like 14 when this movie came out. I would have had the biggest crush on Jennifer Grey. Not only from Red Dawn, but also from this movie. Fucking hot. Like hot as hell. Like she's amazing in this movie.
She was pretty great. I don't know. I feel like her face reminded me of someone with braces. Don't know why.
No, I mean, that's
that
cool.
is kind of-
I mean, I can understand that for sure. I mean,
Gave me a weird vibe. In
Yeah.
this movie. In Red Dawn, I mean, she wasn't really that.
No, in Red Dawn, she's not. I mean, she's still kind of attractive, but not the same. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can understand that. But still, it's, I don't know, man. Like, I would just feel like I would have had a very big crush on her if I was alive back then. And honestly, even Patrick Swayze in this movie, Johnny Castle is his character's
Yeah.
name. Fucking amazing. He gives,
yeah.
he's the definition of cool, I feel like.
Definitely.
Like, I mean, honestly, like, I think he is the definition of cool. He's just a badass dude this whole movie. He just looks so smooth, just looks cool as hell, man. Like, honestly, like,
But he's not like a real douchebag about it.
no, like,
He's like
yeah,
humble-ish.
absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, his dancing's kind of,
No, I thought his dancing was pretty good. I mean,
no, great, but like not very humble.
well,
But like,
no, yeah, oh yeah.
very, very cool.
And he knows he's the best at dancing. Also, I like that Wayne Knight was in it. That was the dude. Wayne Knight was the dude announcing all this stuff. You're like, oh, I like him. He's funny. Remember?
Okay, that's his name?
Yeah, he plays. He's in Seinfeld. He plays Newman.
Seinfeld,
Yeah, he plays
okay.
Newman. Yeah, that was his name. Also, the guy that runs the place, his name is Max Kellerman, who's also a guy on ESPN. I'd never thought about that, but it's kind of
Like the
interesting.
same name or the same?
Yeah, same name.
Okay.
Same name. I wonder if he
Is
came.
that the actor or the?
No, that's the character's name.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah, I wonder
last name
if the
sounds
dude on ESPN, if that's his real name now. Like, I really wonder if Max Kellerman, or if he just named it after this.
familiar.
But
It's such an obscure reference.
it is.
but I mean-
it is. But I would
Maybe.
love that though. Like, I
Yeah.
love obscure references. I guess for a young guy, right? And you're like a lot into newer music.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the soundtrack?
I mean, I thought it was pretty good,
Just pretty good.
but yeah.
Just pretty good.
I mean, there were some really classic songs.
Very classic songs. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the soundtrack ruled. I think it fucking ruled. The sound, if we're just talking about the soundtrack, 10 out of 10. There's no other movie that I don't think can have a soundtrack this good. Fucking amazing.
Not exactly my taste.
I mean, I've had the time of my life, which we played at the start. Okay. She's Like the Wind. Hungry Eyes.
Okay, yeah. That was-
Hey Baby. In the Still of the Night. Oh, fucking great fucking soundtrack. Do you feel like movies now don't like care about the soundtrack as much?
Not as much for sure.
Like I feel like if you watch a lot of these older movies, I feel like the soundtracks are just way better. Not only way better, but I feel like there's more emphasis on them.
I feel like movies back in the day, like people would buy just the soundtrack and listen. to
Oh
it.
yeah, absolutely.
And now, no,
No.
no movies or a couple, but like people don't really do that anymore.
Yeah, no, yeah. Nobody buys sound. Yeah, I remember even now when I was a kid, like it would be like, hey, let's go to the store and buy like the soundtrack to like Austin Powers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was
I had the Shrek soundtrack in
see,
the car.
there you go. Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. I mean, but it's like that's not a thing anymore. Like it's really just not a thing anymore. But I feel like every time in this movie when a big song would play, it was like that was like the main part of the, like that was like honestly I was like singing along and I was like focused on the music. Like I wasn't really like, you know, like nowadays like you watch movies and it's like a song will be playing, you're just kind of like okay, like whatever, like who gives a shit. But like here, this movie I was like, ooh, fucking song's playing, like this is awesome. But maybe that's because I've seen the movie like 25 times.
Like, how many times have you seen it?
Probably 25 times. We're just gonna
Okay.
yeah, we're just gonna throw out a movie there. And honestly, I feel like I'll just go ahead and say, as I'm getting older, I feel like I relate to some of the characters differently, like than I used to. Like I kind of feel like I relate to the dad now. Like I think the dad was a badass.
Yeah.
Like, you think that
for
too?
sure,
Okay.
yes.
All right, cool. Like everything he did, he was just like, she was like, hey, can I have $250? He's like, sure, baby.
Well, I mean, he didn't just give it to her.
Well, no, but still.
But yeah.
Like, even when he was upset with her, he started crying. Like, she was yelling at him. Like, you know, I failed you, but you failed me. And he's, like, crying. It's like, this dad fucking cared. And then at the end, when he apologizes to Johnny Castle,
Yep.
it's like, dude, this dad is the coolest. He does not get enough respect in this movie. Everybody wants to talk about Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey. Nobody talks about the dad.
He's a good character.
Fuck yeah. It's a great character. Great character. I guess we'll go ahead and talk about big news here. So one of the key storylines of this movie is the abortion.
Yep.
And that's big time news right now in the world, I think. I mean, I don't really watch the news, but I feel like I've heard people talking about this.
Yeah.
Roe v. Wade, I guess. And this movie takes place before, because you said Roe v. Wade was in the 70s.
I think so.
Well, we're going to trust you because it was not in 63 when this movie was. So, and I have no idea. I mean, it could have been voted on sometime in the 90s. I have no idea.
Honestly, it might have been the 90s.
But
it wasn't 63.
No.
That's the important part.
And obviously her abortion sucked. What was it? The dude had what?
He had a dirty knife and a folding table.
Sounds like I could do this job. I'm just saying. Ladies, listen to me right now. Listen. Abortions are going to be hard to come by in North Carolina soon. I'm here for you. I have a dirty knife. I have a folding table.
Yeah.
I'll do it for less than $250. I don't even care about the money. It's about the job because I care about you. I'm in. No, but for real though, do you think is that like what we're headed back to now? Is like these girls like, hey, a doctor's coming in town. Like we gotta go. Like,
I mean, I feel like now it's more so, hey, I'm going to go to this other state.
okay. I mean that works
Yeah.
too. That works too. So okay, all right. Well, anyways, I was just throwing that out there. Like,
I mean, if you want to open a clinic,
no, I mean I got a dirty knife.
you might get some.
I could have two dirty knives. We could both.
Oh.
I need an apprentice.
I mean, I got some clothes hangers. Yeah.
Perfect. I like the way you think. So I guess obviously the movie was set in '63. There's a couple of things I feel like that wouldn't fly today, such as
No.
how old is Johnny Castle in this movie?
What, like 25?
Okay, sure. The girl is 17.
That sounds about right.
No, they say she's 17. This is not a relationship that can fly today.
Well, how old is Johnny Cash actually? Like in the movie, I'm thinking like he looks.
His character, they never say, but you assume he's
Okay.
like 20 something.
Yeah.
She's 17 and they say that. I just feel like this relationship just isn't good.
Yeah.
I mean, you could not make this movie today.
No, not the same. Not
No.
the same way.
No. And no, it's and you kind of laughed at another thing that was very different in '63 was the cars. What kind of car did the dude have? Neil. I think Neil was his name.
With the dude who was like hyping up his car,
Yeah.
the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah. And you kind of laughed at that. Like, I guess is that not a cool car now?
No, it's a cool car.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how long it's been around. So I'm just kind of surprised. 63, they still had them.
I guess.
them
I mean,
seem
I
very
I would never brag about having one of those. First of all, in any year.
What?
Oh, is that?
That's a nice car.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
I think so.
I mean, I would brag about like a Porsche or a Corvette or like I would brag about a Hummer H2. But I'm weird.
I mean, you're definitely got money if you're driving that around these days.
Yeah, yeah. You make it from one gas station to the other.
Yeah.
One other thing I think that you commented on while we were watching was like the opening sequence there with the music playing and the
Yeah, they're showing all the different actors and actresses.
yeah. I thought that was pretty cool. I like that, and most movies don't do that now. Like most movies don't really have like an opening sequence. They just kind of just
they have
go.
a scene and then maybe the title flashes and then
Yeah.
you're in the movie.
Yeah, so I like movies that have like an opening scene. Like I love that about movies. I love movies when it's like the opening is its own thing, and that's what this was. And if you notice, it was kind of like that at the end too, I believe. Like it was kind of like that at the end there when it was ending too.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
dancing and then
Yep.
the actors start pulling up.
So they called the girl the main character, Jennifer Grey's character. Do you know her real name? They say it one time, I think, in the whole movie.
Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to forget that again because I always forget every time I watch this movie. But everybody calls her baby the whole time. And it bothered. I feel like they need to have at least one character that just calls her real name. Whether it's her mother, her sister, one of the weirdos that's hitting on her. Somebody should call her that.
I thought Patrick Swayze was going to start to.
Me too.
After
Me too.
he found out her name.
Yeah,
But-
but no.
No.
And also blame this movie for the fact that I call every girl baby. That's just my go-to thing. And I blame this movie
Okay.
because they call her that the whole time. Oh, baby, 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 baby.
But do you know why she's called baby?
No idea.
Okay, because they said something
don't-
about it in the very
No,
beginning. of
yeah,
the
she
movie.
just said that was the summer where everybody called me baby.
I
That was
thought
all
there
she
was
said.
there was more to it, but then
No.
no. So I thought, yeah,
No.
okay.
No, it's just all about, they called me baby that summer. It's like, okay, that's cool. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
But again, though, this movie, so we had the same problem in Red Dawn. And maybe this is an older movie problem, because I feel like in newer movies we don't really have this problem. But maybe it's an older movie problem. I had a hard time remembering some of the smaller characters' names.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, like,
I was thinking back through it, and I
yeah.
don't recall.
So, I mean,
their
I know
names.
Penny, the girl that has the abortion.
Yep.
Okay, what's baby's sister's name? Okay,
idea.
what's the cousin's name? The one that carries the watermelons.
That's his cousin? I thought it was
That's
his brother.
Johnny's cousin, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, okay. We do know Robbie, though. Robbie, the player.
Yeah.
Robbie's the player, dude. I mean, he sleeps with Penny, gets her pregnant. All right. He was about to sleep with his sister, who we don't know her name.
Yeah.
He ends up sleeping with the old lady that just wants to cheat on her husband because she's a fucking whore. Yeah. And then that girl was pissed off because she couldn't sleep with Johnny. Man, just a lot of sex goes on at this.
And he just about got some money from their father.
Yeah. Yeah. If my family was rich, I would have loved to have gone to this place when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm just saying right now, like this would have been great, man. This would have been really awesome. Johnny Castle, though, great name, right? Like,
Oh, is
I
that
mean-
like anything to do with Johnny Cash? I
no,
feel like
maybe,
it's
maybe,
close.
maybe.
But yeah, it is a great name.
Very cool name. Very cool name. And I like that a lot. I did like that a lot. I think we pretty much. Okay. So I did read like where a lot of people were offered the roles of the lead, and a lot of them either didn't get hired or turned it down.
Okay.
One of my favorite was Val Kilmer declined it. You know Val Kilmer?
No.
He was in Top Gun, which is
I
a
haven't
popular
seen
movie right now. Yeah, you haven't seen the original Top Gun.
Val Kilmer. Nope.
We're gonna add that to our list of movies. That's gonna be on there. That's-
Top Gun?
Yeah, that should be one of our next movies because
do need to
obviously
watch that.
the new Top Gun is very popular right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we should definitely add that one to the list.
To the ever-growing
Yeah.
list.
Yeah. Anyway, so Val Kilmer declined the role of Johnny Castle. Would have been a way different movie, I think. Would have been way different because you don't even know who that is. But
Yeah.
would have been way different.
Okay.
Do you got anything else to add, or should we just go on to our categories? Or
Well, let's see. So they said in the end scene, Johnny Castle said, "Nobody puts baby in the corner."
yep,
Was that like? Because I know there's an Eminem song
yeah,
that he says that.
yeah,
Is the Eminem song a reference to this?
absolutely.
And this didn't reference anything else. That's just
No.
something that was said. Okay.
Yeah, and it's been referenced in a lot of other movies, shows, songs.
Hmm.
It's a very popular thing. Like, honestly, I say it pretty much anytime somebody's in a corner and I'm around. Like, I mean,
Okay.
like next time we go to the pool, if we're in the
Yeah.
corner,
You're gonna say.
I'm gonna look at you and say, "Man, nobody puts baby in a corner." Like, and what's funny is, I was going to talk about this later, but what's funny is that line is just so nonchalant. Like,
Yeah.
it's not in the middle of a conversation. It's not in the middle of an argument. He just walks up to the dad and goes, "Nobody puts baby in a corner." Doesn't say it with like any kind of inflection. Just says it.
Grabs her and
Yeah.
walks away.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fucking, that makes it even better to me.
Yeah.
Like, because they're not trying, like, you can tell the writers weren't trying to make this a big line.
Mm-hmm.
They were just like, fuck it. Like, that's just what he's going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it makes it even better that that's like her name. It made that easy. Like, and maybe the writers just didn't want to come up with a name for her. Until the end, they were like, we should probably give her a name. Like,
Yeah. All right.
but yeah, so good catch there. Good catch. At least now I'm glad that you know where that's from.
Yeah.
So,
I had no idea.
so congrats there. Congrats. So I guess let's go ahead and get to our categories. Or did you have something else?
I think we covered the couple things I had.
Okay, let's start with some of our bad categories, like our least favorite scene.
Least
Did you
favorite
come up with anything? Because let me be honest with you, I'm really not sure there's a bad scene in this movie.
I did come up with a scene that I didn't like.
Okay, I wrote something down. I'll tell you what I
mean-
wrote down after you tell me. But yeah,
Okay. Okay, so I was really struggling with this.
me too.
I was telling you, like, it was hard to think of a least favorite scene.
Yeah,
But I guess the scene I didn't like just because of how the scene wasn't bad. I liked
Yeah.
the scene and it had context in the movie. Let me just say what it was.
Yeah.
It was when the hotel owner's grandson. Well, do you remember that guy's
Neil?
name? Neil. Yes. When he
with his two hotels
with his
and
two hotels.
and his Alfa Romeo, right?
No, that's
yeah.
someone else.
Okay. Anyway, oh, that was
That's
the other guy.
Robbie.
Yeah, that was the other guy.
Is it Robbie?
Yeah, that was Robbie. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay.
But
Anyways,
when Neil, he takes baby and just like shows her around, and she's just like
oh yeah,
doesn't care at all. It's just so cringy that he's like
yeah.
so pompous and she
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
give a shit.
No, he was definitely like she had no interest.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
just kept going.
And that was kind of a long scene. Like I felt like I could see that scene getting cut for sure.
Yeah.
And the one that I wrote down was, remember when they were like trying on the wigs or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and Baby goes up to Penny and's like something like, "Oh, you know, I admire you" or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, you don't know nothing about me," and just like walks off. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
like-
was weird.
yeah, again, I think those two scenes could have been dealt with differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I
and
agree.
they also had no real purpose. So, yeah, but other than that, I mean, I really feel like all 100 minutes of this movie was pretty fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think those are good. Those are good least favorite scenes. I feel like for sure. So one of our funnier categories, because we got to have funny categories. You know, good
Yeah.
categories, bad categories, funny categories. Could The Rock be in this movie? In any role, or a
Yes.
made-up role? A made-up role doesn't matter. Anything that makes sense. Could he?
I was thinking about this
Okay.
during the movie.
Okay.
I think he could be He could be the father. I
Ooh,
could see him.
so like older Rock, like The Rock now.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh, I like
he
that.
kind of has that energy.
Oh,
he
yeah.
could definitely be maybe even more like aggressive.
No, I could see that
Yeah.
for sure. I like that answer, man. I wrote down probably not. I could not
Okay.
see him as any, but that's a good one. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, he could play the dad. Now that you say that, I could even see him as the role of the counselor or whatever, the main guy that was like, you know, the one that was played by the guy from Seinfeld that you liked.
Okay.
I could see him in that role too, like a smaller like. But yeah, the dad, that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Like he does, the older Rock does kind of like intimidate people in a weird way.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
I feel like perfect for the dad.
for sure. I just don't know if he would have the ability to cry at the one part like he does. Like The Rock's not really a sentimental actor.
Yeah. I mean, really test him.
Yeah, that would. Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, good observation. I do like that one. Okay, so how about our least favorite character?
It's gonna have to be Neil.
Neil?
I hate him.
You know, I wrote him down too.
Okay.
He's such a geek, man.
Yeah.
Such a fucking geek. Like,
Oh my god.
he's not funny.
No.
He's not really entertaining. Most of his scenes are just cringeworthy.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think maybe it was the actor is why we don't like him, or do you think that character is just bad?
I mean, I think the character's bad.
Think
But I think
the
the actor kind of
Wasn't very
highlighted the character.
Oh yeah, and so I wrote this down too. Not only Neil, I also wrote down Baby's sister.
Yeah.
Still don't know her fucking name, but I feel like that could have been a better actress. I feel like the character was decent. I just feel like she was just a bad actor. Does that make sense? And her name is Kelly Bishop. Is her name? Neil is played by Lonnie Price.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know him.
So a bad actor, like, how so?
Like, how was she bad?
Yeah.
Well, like, is she supposed to be that bad at singing, or like, was she supposed to be good? Like I could never tell if she was supposed to be good at these things that she was doing, or if like at the end when she was dancing,
That was terrible.
is she supposed to be that bad though? Like, because earlier we saw Baby dance and she was bad, but
But she wasn't
yeah,
mechanical.
yeah. So I'm just like, is she supposed to be that bad, or is that just bad acting? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell, so that's why I went with Neil as my least favorite character.
Okay.
So either way, we both agree Neil sucks.
Yeah.
Neither one of us picked Robbie though, who's a womanizer.
I mean, he's...
Like neither one of us picked him,
I didn't like Robbie, but... I mean,
which is weird because in most movies I like the womanizers. I'm not gonna lie. Like normally when the guy goes around, I'm like, hell yeah, fuck yeah, sleep with all of them. For some reason though, Robbie just sucks.
but he just... Yeah. Neil just...
Yeah, Neil was
He's just
awful.
worse.
But he's got 2 hotels.
I mean,
And what was this story about the lifeguard? Like
the...
lifeguard said I had everything, or what does he have that I don't have, or whatever. I mean,
Just talking himself up.
so bad, dude, so bad. Let's see. So, I guess next category, huh?
Yeah.
Next category. Okay.
Okay.
Nudity.
I think there could have definitely been nudity.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yes.
And I'm gonna give you 2 options because really there's only 2 options. Well, 3 kind of.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you had Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think we could have showed her nude though. She plays a 17-year-old. You can't really.
Yeah, no, you can't.
So, but if she was 18, we could have seen Jennifer Grey, and that would have been awesome. Would have gone back to me having a big crush on her. Let's see. You also had Penny, the girl that has the abortion. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, is that who you're thinking?
I could see that. I didn't realize. I mean, I was mainly thinking Baby.
Yeah, Baby.
I'm trying to figure out like, what scene Penny would be in.
Man, you could have just had her like sleeping with Robbie, like randomly early in the movie. I don't know.
Okay.
Or maybe one of the 27 times that they actually walk into her room, she could have just been like, "Ooh, sorry,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, the movie you were thinking of earlier was Flashdance with the water.
Flashdance.
Yeah, with the water. Yeah, Flashdance. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I don't even remember that name.
Yeah, she's a maniac on the dance floor. Jennifer Beals. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna throw this out there though with the nudity. What about the old lady that wanted to sleep with Johnny, but she ends up sleeping with Robbie?
I could see that. I was also thinking that.
Yeah.
Like when she walks in,
Yeah.
I could see her.
Yeah, that because I mean she, for an older lady, I mean,
She was pretty nice.
yeah, for sure. I love how
Yeah.
she was just blatantly wanting to cheat on her husband though.
Mm-hmm.
Like this movie is just all just bad. Like why do people like this movie? Like, everything in this movie is just very frowned upon, and yet we're all like, yeah this movie. Like so weird. Like I mean, there's no way this movie gets like. I don't think this movie could get made today. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Like
No.
you had to change up so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like people would just frown upon this movie like crazy right now. Still weird though that it's beloved by millions. Let's see. So I guess our next category, you want to do our favorite character?
Yeah.
Or-
We
okay.
can do favorite
All
character.
right. Favorite character, and why is it Johnny Castle?
It's not Johnny Castle. It is. I think my favorite character is gonna be his cousin.
I need a moment.
Either
need a moment.
that, but he didn't have very much screen time, so that made me sad. Either him or Baby.
Okay. Still not Johnny Castle though.
No.
It's kind of weird. I don't know what's wrong with you. What a weirdo. Baby though, yeah, I could see a lot of people love Baby. Like definitely. And the cousin, I actually have the cousin written down as my
really?
second favorite character.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah. But the dad, why did neither one of us
Oh.
are going to mention the dad? The mom had like 0 lines, by the way. Did you notice that? Like,
She said like a couple things, like "Don't go."
Yeah.
That
It's hysterical.
That's it.
Hysterical to me that she never really says anything. It's
I
fucking
mean, it's kind
hilarious.
of fitting
Does she,
for the time period.
does she even have a name? We don't even know if she does anything. Like the dad's a doctor, which again, why does the doctor always bring his bag? We talked about this during the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're supposed to. You're supposed to help anyone that.
But how, without bringing her into a hospital, does he know that she can still have babies that are having the worst abortion ever?
Doctors.
Doctors back then.
That's what they go 20 years to school for.
Doctors in movies, in older movies, are like superheroes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this dude, I feel like could have just cured AIDS in the middle of the movie. I'd be like, yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. I mean, he had his bag with him.
Yeah, so how's he not either one of our favorite characters? But Johnny Castle is my favorite character. Because, again, he's the definition of cool. Like, you look up cool in the dictionary, if people even have dictionaries anymore, it's just Google cool, a picture of Johnny Castle shows up.
I believe that.
Yeah. But you said the cousin. I also like the cousin, too. The cousin is just, I don't know, man. He's fun. He needed more lines.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he was missing throughout the whole middle of the movie.
Yeah.
He came in the beginning.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
He brought her up to the party.
Yep.
And then...
Well, did he really bring her, though?
I mean, okay, she kind of forced her way up to the party.
Okay.
And then, what do they do? Like, he kind of, like, pushed them together a bit, I feel.
Kind of, yeah. I feel like he did, yeah. He had zero... He was one of the only guys in this movie that had zero interest in her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Robbie.
I was kind of surprised.
Robbie
I
probably
thought
had
that
interest in her, though.
since they came up there together, he was going to try to have interest in her and then kind of lose out to Johnny. But
That's kind of what I thought.
No,
yeah.
not at all.
No, yeah. We missed that total side plot there that we could have had.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm cool with it, though. But yeah, I do like him in a minor role. I think he was a great character. Yeah. So your favorite character is Baby, because obviously you have a crush on her. So you're with me in the fact that Jennifer Grey fucking rules. Google her now. Jennifer? Yeah. Have you seen what she looks like now?
Oh, God. Is it a good thing?
There's a reason why she doesn't do movies anymore.
Oh, jeez.
And there's a reason why I don't have a crush on her anymore. You're going to be scared. Like, look into the camera as you see this.
If I had internet. Oh, I turned off my internet. 1 second.
Oh, I was going to say, we have a... Here, I'll look it up then.
It's gone.
What?
It's loading.
Okay. All right.
Jennifer Grey.
Yeah, like, she doesn't look the same at all, man. It's kind of sad. Now, that's an older picture. You got to look up, like, type in, like, Jennifer Grey now, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, she just doesn't look...
Oh, it's Grey with an E.
Yeah.
She looks like, Steven Tyler?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Like, too much plastic surgery, man. It sucks, dude. It sucks. Like, I don't know why she did that to herself.
Like, she doesn't look terrible.
No, but...
I mean, I don't like the...
She just looks like any other...
cheek lifts or...
She doesn't, like, stand out, like...
That is very true. She does look like that.
I mean, seriously, I could have had a crush on her for 30 years.
Yeah.
Like, she'd be like Jennifer Connelly or, like, fucking Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, you have no idea who this is.
No idea.
Damn it, fuck, man. God.
I honestly thought she was going to be, like, kind of cracked out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she
that
probably
didn't
does a
happen.
lot of cocaine, I feel like. But,
That's the actor lifestyle.
Yeah, every main actor in the 80s, yeah. So I guess we got a couple other categories here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and do this one first because I want to save our favorite scene.
Okay.
If they remade it into a sequel, if they did a sequel or a remake or turned it into a TV show, could you see this as any of those? And then I'll mention some other things. But
let's see. I don't think you could turn this into a TV show.
Okay.
Because it's just so short. Like
okay. See, I disagree. I think this would actually be a good TV show.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
because you.
Well, where would you go?
Well, you have the whole summer, so like you could do like one episode could be like her trying to dance. Next episode could be her still trying to dance. Then they hook up one episode. Then the next episode, oh no, he's gonna break up with her. With his little hey, I got a meeting. Let me smile as I walk away, kind of. And then they're sleeping together 2 minutes later. But whatever. Yeah. So I think it'd be a great TV show actually. But okay, you don't think it'd be a TV show? Okay, what about the remake or a sequel?
Remake, I feel like we talked about this kind of.
Yeah.
A lot of the plot points, they don't really go as well now.
Exactly.
So a remake, I don't think it would hold up nearly as well.
No.
And a sequel, I don't think there would be a good sequel. I feel like it did kind of wrap everything up pretty well.
See, I disagree with that too. I think a sequel could. I think they could make a sequel, man. Like, what happens next summer? You know what I'm saying? Like, or what happens after, they're no longer at the camp. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I feel like it just wouldn't be the same.
yeah. No, I
It
understand.
wouldn't be as good.
No, it definitely would not be as good. No, no. There's a reason why this movie. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I say that. Here's what's funny though. So in 17 they did a remake.
In 2017.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't ask me about it. I have nothing for you.
You never watched it, or?
No, I haven't watched
wasn't
it. I haven't,
good?
no, I haven't
Okay.
watched it. No. They also did a stage version at some point. So like on the stage,
Like
you know.
Broadway kind
Yeah.
of? Okay.
Also, I have no.
I
nothing
feel like
for
that would be pretty decent.
it. In 2015 on ABC they did a musical.
Okay, I can see that.
I can see that too. This
Yeah.
would seem like it would make a great musical. Just have the actors sing every fucking amazing song that's in this movie. I'm all for it. Like, I almost expect them to bust out singing at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if this movie was kind of a musical.
So they did a prequel, I guess, in 2009 called Dirty Dancing Havana Nights.
Okay.
I got nothing. But that was the one that Patrick Swayze taught them how to dance. But again, I have nothing for it.
Okay.
I don't do sequels or you know what I'm saying? Like unnecessary sequels or prequels, I'm out.
Okay.
Here is the Jennifer Grey making a comeback. Supposed to come out in 2024. A sequel
The sequel?
with her.
Isn't there already Dirty Dancing 2?
Yeah, but this is like
Is Dirty Dancing 2 the prequel?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is like going to be the actual sequel with Jennifer Grey. Yeah, that's
I don't
kind
think
of
it's going to be a good
no,
movie.
no.
No.
I mean, first of all, where do you go with it? Like, is she going to be like bringing her kids to the fucking place?
Maybe.
Like, I mean, I don't understand. Like, what do we call her daughter? Sweetie? Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Hey, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is she gonna be like a 60-year-old woman now? We're gonna be like, hey, baby. Like, I don't.
That doesn't work the same.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. Like, I just don't know where they go. I don't know what they do with it, man. Like, I really don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, those three options though: sequel, remake, or TV show. I'd like to see it as a TV show personally. I think it fits the best. Just because a remake, like you said, it doesn't really fit. And a sequel, just where do you go? Like, where do you really go? For a TV show, I feel like you could go.
I feel like you
places.
definitely could
Yeah.
stretch it out.
Mhm.
And, I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
I
You
didn't
could
think about it like that, but
you could stretch
That's a
it
good
out
point.
for seasons. So I like that. Okay. So actually, let me rephrase this. Okay. If they do remake it, I actually think the best option would be an all black cast. Like, that was a thing
Okay.
for a little while where they were like, hey, let's redo these movies, but like,
like with Annie.
yeah.
That's the only one. I can
Yeah,
think
which I never saw.
of. I didn't
Okay,
either.
good.
Good.
But why, I mean, why not do that? Like, that could be a good thing. Which,
Yeah.
did you notice there were black people in this movie? Never
Yeah.
said a word.
I did.
They
I
never said a
noticed-
word.
I mean, kind of for the time period, there was no interracial couples.
Well, that's
It
true.
was like black guy, black girl, boom. Like one.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true. I didn't really think about that. Though I guess the one guy, the music guy, I guess, or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Tapping his feet. Nice little dancer.
Yeah.
No, very, yeah. Bringing it back to the soundtrack and how awesome it was. So I guess next we're going to do our favorite scene.
Okay.
I wrote down 3, but we all know what the best scene is. So you already fucked up the main character, or your favorite
Okay.
character. So
I wrote down 2.
Okay,
Two
well,
favorites.
let's see if you can fuck up the favorite scene, because you already messed up favorite character. So go ahead, piss me off.
Okay, so the first one is gonna be at the breakfast when it was like right after the father helped Penny, and they're at the breakfast, and the sister, the father said he like changes the subject. He's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do for the talent show?" And then the sister starts telling him, I forget the name of the song.
I'm so pretty.
Yeah, I'm so pretty, and he just gets up and starts walking away.
Oh, he left.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
he
then-
said fuck it. Yeah.
And then she starts telling him some other songs.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
Oh yeah, he could care less. He wanted to leave. He was pissed off at Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not the best scene. Not the best
the
scene.
best.
I do like it, but not the best scene. No.
Another
Okay.
point, that father is so good.
No,
Okay.
yeah, the father's amazing, and that's possibly his best scene. That's his best scene for sure. Like he's like, oh no, we're leaving tomorrow. No, it was just a thought. It was just a thought. It was just, and it's like, so what song were you? It's like, oh,
yeah, I don't care.
nah, fucking perfect. The dad, I'm telling you, we could make a movie just about the dad. I would watch. Like
that would be pretty good.
Okay, what's the other? The
other one is in the beginning when they're carrying up the watermelon, and they come into that whole dancing.
Okay.
That.
Okay, so like where he needed help carrying the water, which biggest watermelons ever? By
yeah,
the way. Like holy shit.
Weird shape.
Yeah.
It's like really long.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she meets Johnny for the first time,
and he kind of like pushes her off. I mean, he dances with her and kind of gets her to dance some, but then kind of just brushes her off.
And then what was it that she said? I carried a watermelon. best opening line. Like, if I meet a girl and she tells me that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm
oh, she's the one.
Yeah. So the dad really hasn't been in much, man. Like, I'm looking him up here. Like, he really hasn't. Like, Brewster's Millions, maybe, which you haven't seen. No. I know. Bye Bye Birdie. Guys and Dolls. Man, I'm trying to. The Road to El Dorado. Yeah, you haven't seen any of these. Murder, She Wrote.
Nope.
God dang it. Law and Order.
The TV show?
Yeah, he was in the early on, yeah.
Oh,
okay. He came back, though, for Special Victims Unit.
Okay.
That's probably it. He did a lot of theater, but no, okay. So that scene, the scene where she helps him carry the watermelon, I do like that scene, actually. Like, that was I wrote down 3.
Okay.
I'll give them to you in order. So that one would be number 3.
Okay.
Where she carries a watermelon, just because I just think it's hilarious how big those watermelons are. And I think it's hilarious that she tells him, I carried a watermelon. Like, it reminds me of when I was 17, and I would meet like a pretty girl and be like, you know, I tied my shoes today. Like, it's like, what? Like, what? like what are you talking about?
So smooth.
Yeah. But you could tell, that was the first time, too, where you could tell, like, oh, shit, she likes Johnny Castle. Like, before that, you're kind of like, oh, I think she's kind of into this guy. But then that scene, because then he teaches her to dance, and she's awful. Yeah. But it's like, okay, maybe he likes her, too. Like, yeah, great scene. Great scene. So I'm with you on that one. Another one I like, just because I'm a sucker for these kind of scenes, is the whole training montage where she's like, hey, I'll dance with you.
Okay.
And then they train for like 4 or 5 minutes, and it's just, you know, showing like her dancing up and down the stairs or like across the bridge.
When she's dancing by herself or together?
Both.
Okay, so just when they're in the water and the...
I'm just including that into one. Like the 1 5-minute stretch there.
Yeah.
With the music playing and them trying to figure stuff out and they're failing, you know, they're in the water and he can't hold her up. Like, I just love training montages, man. Like, you could do a training montage of literally anything, and I'm gonna be like, that's my favorite scene. Like, you just throw some good music behind it. Give me a 5-minute. Every movie should have one of these. Honestly, swear to God, every movie should be required to have a 5-minute montage of something. It doesn't have to be training. Like, just give me a montage with great music in 5 minutes. That's all I need.
It's funny. Me and my friends were talking about making a montage like that.
Yeah.
To make a sandwich.
Perfect.
And it's just a super intense montage of you're making the sandwich, and at the end, just...
Well, what kind of sandwich?
I don't know.
I mean, you got me kind of interested here. What kind of music can you play? You got to have good music. Again, that's the key.
Some kind of classical music with a lot of sharp notes as they're kind
Maybe like Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen?
That does go all over the place.
Yeah.
That's going to be a long montage, though.
That's all right. It could be a big sandwich.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. I'll watch this video. You got 100 views for me on YouTube right now.
Oh, shit.
Just saying. Okay, but really, though, the favorite scene of this movie is, which I can't believe you didn't say. So you don't like Johnny Castle. You don't like this scene. You're really telling me you don't like this movie, is what you're telling me. It's just the whole final scene. When he reappears, you know, like they're all on stage singing. The sister's doing her fucking best, fucking, you know, whatever she's doing.
Yeah.
And Johnny Castle walks in with his leather jacket, sunglasses, looking cool as fuck. Finds Baby, walks up and says, nobody puts Baby in a corner. Picks her up. They go and dance. How's that not your favorite scene, dude?
I mean, it was a good scene, but...
I mean, come on.
I don't think it was as good as the first, or the watermelon, for me.
Dude, that's one of the best scenes in movie history.
I would not agree with
that. They
that.
dance. She finally gets the thing where he holds her up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she has so much fun. She's smiling, she's laughing, they're kissing on stage. He's like, I had the time of my life, like staring into her eyes, like singing it to her. The dad apologizes at the end. I'm including that part too.
Okay.
Like I'm including that's part of the scene.
It was a good scene.
Just between the training montage and that scene right there, I'm all for this movie. Like that's all I need out of this movie. Just those two scenes, I'm in. Just give me those two, and then give me some penny nudity.
And it's perfect.
I would probably say this would be the greatest movie ever. That's all you needed right there. Everything else is just fucking like in the way. Man, God, I can't believe that's not your favorite scene. So upsetting to me. All right, so is there anything else that you need to mention, or I think we're done with our categories pretty much, other than our rating.
I think that's everything.
Okay. I'll go ahead and say this. So the last movie we did was Red Dawn, which you had seen before.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll watch this movie again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I will say I've seen this movie again like 25 times. I think the first time I saw it, I was like 13 maybe. Because I remember I saw it like before then. I might have been even older. I was in high school probably. I remember I'd seen like clips of it, and obviously I knew the line, "Hey, nobody puts baby in a corner." But I don't think I actually watched it until I was in high school. Since then, I've watched it probably 25 times, all the way through. I've seen it other times where I'll just see it on TV and watch it for like a couple of minutes, And I'm like, this is fucking great. It's only gotten better, I feel like, honestly. So that's good that you'll watch it again. Okay.
I feel like I wouldn't watch it by myself. I'd watch it with someone else.
Oh, for sure. No, yeah. This is... I'm one of the few men that probably watch this movie by themselves. But what can I say, man? Huge crush on Jennifer Grey, and Johnny Castle's a fucking badass. And they're the great training montage. Oh no, seriously, I think that's in my top. It's in my top 10 montages of all time.
Okay.
Yeah. So would you say it's better than Red Dawn?
I would not.
No, you think Red Dawn's better?
Yeah.
Oof. Man. Okay, how much better? Like, let's put it this way.
Okay.
Would you watch Red Dawn twice, or would you watch Red Dawn and then this movie? Like, maybe not the same night. Maybe, like, let's say, like, Wednesday night you watch Red Dawn.
Yeah.
Thursday night, would you watch Red Dawn again, or would you watch Dirty Dancing?
I think I'd watch Red Dawn again.
Wow. All right. Okay. All right. I mean, I can respect that though. Actually, like, because I do love Red Dawn, and it's always been like maybe one day it'll be my dream to where that actually happens, and I get to yell Wolverines as I kill somebody. But I personally think this movie is better than Red Dawn.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think it's the story just a lot better. The music's a lot better. I think the characters are better written. So that basically tells you what we need to rank it. And obviously, as we do our rankings, we do it 1 through 9 because that's what our APA ranks go to. APA 9 ball, 1 through 9, 1 being the worst, 9 being the best. 9 basically means you break and run a rack.
Yeah.
Like a 4 like you means you can get hot sometimes and run like most of the rack.
Yeah.
So do you want me to go first? I'll go first.
Yeah, you go
All right, I'll go
first.
first. So 9 being the best. I'm going to give this movie an 8. I think this movie is almost there. I think this movie is almost at the top. This movie's almost at the tip of the top. It's close. It's going to beat most people. Maybe it just fucks up sometimes. Maybe it just doesn't play safe or, whatever. However you wanted to say an 8 is an APA. Like, I'm giving it an 8 out of 9. I think it's not quite perfect, but it's pretty fucking close.
Damn. All right.
Now moment of truth. First time watching this movie, Dirty Dancing. First time in your whole life. Final verdict. What do you rank this movie?
I don't think you're gonna be happy.
I mean, I'm already not happy that you don't like Johnny Castle. So
I'm gonna give it a 4.
a 4.
Yeah.
Not even halfway to 9.
No.
Wow.
I thought it was a pretty decent movie, but I don't see. You said it was like. You said in the top 100 movies.
Yeah. It's like I think like number 71.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good movie, but I don't see how it's that great.
Okay. All right. So we found one of the few people that does not like Dirty Dancing. So what's it like? What could they have done better that would have made like just one change that they could have done that would have made you put this movie to like a 6? Like more dancing? More? No. Okay. The side plot with the cousin trying to get
Maybe
instead of Neil, if it was the cousin.
it was the cousin.
Yeah, like fuck Neil. Like let's just write Neil out. let's say it was the cousin that was trying to get baby.
And I feel like that definitely would have helped.
I think so too.
But I feel like, I don't know, it just didn't click with me.
Just didn't click with you. I can
Yeah.
understand. I can. Okay.
It's not like just one thing to make it better.
I guess we'll go with that. I mean, whatever, dude. God, so upsetting. So I guess we're just gonna end this fun. We're ending this thing now. This is over. But
Jeez.
try to come up with a movie for next time. Maybe a better movie, obviously, because you didn't like this movie. Okay, whatever. And obviously, for all you dozens and dozens of people that are listening or watching, any movies that you want to recommend that this kid has not seen? Name some movies that you haven't seen off the top of your head that you feel like you should see.
You want me to crank out the list?
Yeah, crank out the list really quick. Let's just read a couple. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out one that I think. Pulp Fiction. Have you seen that?
Yes, I need to rewatch it. Though.
Okay. Ooh, well, now we're gonna go with the movie you haven't seen. Though. We're gonna go with the movie you haven't seen. Okay.
Life of Pi.
Life of Pi. I haven't seen that either.
I've seen that movie. Lord of War.
Ooh. Okay.
Black Klansman.
Okay.
John Carter. Public Enemies.
Public Enemies. Okay.
Seven.
Ooh, that could be the one.
Dirty Dancing.
Check
that off.
Check that off. Look at that. That was on your list.
Green Mile. Armageddon.
Ooh.
The Hustler.
Man,
The Color of Money.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of afraid to do Armageddon with you because, fuck, you might hate that movie too.
Sling Blade.
Sling Blade. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a few there. So for you people that are listening or watching, recommend something. We'll see if he's seen it or not. I'd like to do a movie you haven't seen personally.
Okay.
Just
I
because
agree.
I think this is way better.
Yeah.
Like, instead of you seeing the movie already. Just because I like just knowing where it stands on your list and how much you hate it. Breaking my heart over here. But anyways, that's it for today. That's it. That's all we got. That was 51 minutes of pure entertainment, people. That's gold. And I guess we'll check you later, my friends.
See you guys.